In this video, we're gonna solve this Stanford tournament question. Okay, this is from the 2024. Okay, we wanna compute the arcsine of 2 over the sum of this series, sine to 2k of 1 over 2024 minus 1. These problems, they contain a lot of information. To compute them, you will have to know a little bit of algebra and calculus, and more than that. We need to know all the results concerning pre-calculus. You can remember them. If you forgot, you can prove them. I think it's the time restricted question. Okay, but we are not going to worry about the time. We're just going to see how we can solve something like this. Okay, one key idea is that we want to compute these 2 over the sum of this series. Okay, this series is never 0. Okay, so because 1 over 2024 is very tiny and it's never 0 when we take the sign. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to compute this sum here. Okay, so I think this is my way of solving it. So I'm going to simplify this problem by first computing this sum. Okay, the key idea here is that the sign of these numbers, very tiny, is always less than 1. So sine squared of 1 over 224 is less than 1. So here we have a geometric series. Okay, so we know that the sum here is that this is sum of k going from 0 to infinity of sine of 2k of 1 over 2024. Okay, we can write this one as the limit as n goes to infinity of the partial sum, but we know the partial sum is 1 minus sine of 1 over 2024 to the power, if we square this one, so we're gonna care about the power n plus 1 over 1 minus the sine over 1 over 2024. Okay, and we know that this one is less than 1, so therefore this sum is equal, I need a square here, because the common ratio here is the sine squared of 1 over 2024. Okay, maybe I need to write this one for those of you who don't know or who don't see it. So we can write this sum as the sum of sine squared of 1 over 2024 to the power k, as k goes from 0 to infinity. And this is always less than 1. Okay, so this is a geometric series. Okay, and therefore we arrive at this result here if we apply the definition of the sum of the series. Okay, so this one will go to 0 because it's less than 1, and I'm left with 1 over 1 minus sine squared of 1 over 2024. Okay, so this sum here, this one here in the green, it's going to be 1 minus sine squared of 1 over 2024. But this is just the cosine. Okay, so it's 1 over the cosine square. I need to write it here. So this one here will be 1 over 1 minus sine squared of 1 over 2024. But this one is going to be 1 over the cosine squared of 1 over 2024. Okay, so if I plug it here, okay, so this sum of this series is 1 over cosine squared of 1 over 2024. If I plug it on the top, I'm gonna get, okay, here I'm gonna get the do it in another color. I'm gonna get the arcsine of 2 cosine squared of 1 over 2024 minus 1. So the arc sine of 2 cosine squared of 1 over 2024 minus 1. Okay, but here I know this one. I can simplify this one more time by remembering that the cosine of 2x is 2 cosine squared of x minus 1. Okay, so here if I take x as 1 over 2024, if I take x as 1 over 2024, this result here will give me the cosine of 2 over 2024. So here, this one will be the cosine of 2 over 224, which is, after simplifying, I'm going to get the arc sine of the cosine of 1 over 112. Okay. Now the problem is easy. Okay. So how to simplify arc sine cosine of something? Okay. I need to remember one more result that I have proved many times in this channel, is that the arc sine of the cosine of x plus the arc cosine of the cosine of x is pi over 2. Okay. So here, if we think of this one here as alpha, okay, because we have proved that the arc sine of alpha plus the arc cosine of alpha is pi over 2. If I take alpha as the cosine, okay, and this number is always between -1 and 1, so I have no problem in definition. So here, I know the arc cosine of the cosine is x. So therefore, the arc sine of the cosine of 1 over 112, this is my alpha here. Okay, so this one will be pi over 2 minus x, and my x is 1 over 1012. So the solution is this one here. This is the sum. So this sum is pi over 2 minus 1 over 1012. Notice that we have used a lot of results, okay, from pre-calculus, from calculus, and all that, okay, to simplify this one. So this is a competition question, so we are required to know these results, okay? Or if we don't, we can just master them by working many problems and doing some extra work, like proving this result here. How do you get this one? How did you get this one? How did you get this one here? How can we prove this one too? And the sum of the geometric series, and what's the sum of the series? So this, so all these questions we need to know, okay? Thank you very much. If you see any errors or mistakes, please let me know. Thank you again.